The condition alpha-1 occurs in approximately 1 in 2,500 individuals. This condition is found in all ethnic groups, but it occurs most often in whites of European ancestry. Let's welcome local man that lives with alpha-1 daily, Craig Hamilton. Welcome back to the table.
Well, thank you. I'm excited to be here. You know, November is Alpha-1 Awareness Month.
Okay.
And so we're trying to spread the word that Alpha-1 is out there. And for those of you who don't know what Alpha-1 is, I didn't know what it was either until about 12 years ago when I was diagnosed with it. I led a normal life. I was very active, but I started to get sick quite often, respiratory illnesses, and so I went to some pulmonologists, and they had diagnosed me with Alpha-1.
Okay.
Now, Alpha-1 is a genetic condition, so don't worry, you can't get it. You don't need to go put a mask on.
Does it have like passed on like father-son or father-daughter or anything like that? Is there any pattern to it, or just maybe it's genetic and your kids could get it?
No,
or just the European ancestry?
You get 2 genes from your parents, and in Alpha-1, both of those parents have to be carriers of the gene. So
but they wouldn't know.
They wouldn't know. Being carriers, they wouldn't be affected.
Right.
So it's something
I
you
picked
have
up
by
both
the time
of the
you're
bad
born.
genes. I picked up one from my mom and one from my dad.
Right.
And I ended up with both the bad ones, where my siblings, 2 of them are carriers of the gene, and one of them is normal.
My goodness.
Not that I'm abnormal.
Right, but
Special.
But you were lucky enough to
Maybe that one's
special.
normal in some ways and not in other
So
ways.
you eventually, being that, it would come about. It was just a matter of time
Yes,
before
Yeah.
you felt more and more symptomatic with it.
that's correct.
And what does it look like for people if they're, like you said, respiratory problems? What are some other?
Right. In my case, it's respiratory. It's actually a liver condition. Antitrypsin is produced in your liver and is used throughout your body when you have infections or what have you, to protect your tissues from the white blood cells
Okay.
when they go to clean up. In people with Alpha-1, that antitrypsin does not get out of the liver. And so not only does it build up in the liver and cause liver damage, but it isn't out into your tissues. And so your
Gotcha.
lungs are the most susceptible to outside influences.
Okay.
And so,
So a
by
normal
the time they
person-
diagnosed me, I was down to 30% of my lung function.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It was
So hence the
pretty
oxygen.
scary.
You'll be on oxygen forever.
Yes, I'll be on
Are most carriers?
oxygen, you know, till I'm not on oxygen anymore.
Are most carriers on oxygen, or does it just vary?
It varies. One thing that I've come to understand is we as humans are not all created equal. That's a farce. Things affect all of us differently.
So true.
Yeah,
So
but
it's an autoimmune condition.
it's similar.
Ish.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, after I was diagnosed, I almost immediately started on augmentation therapy. So I get an infusion once a week, and it's plasma, human plasma based. And so I'm happy that Spanish Fork has a plasma center now. It takes 900 donors to get me through the year.
Wow.
with the antitrypsin that I need.
Wow. And I think that's, Craig, why it's so important that you're here and that you're doing this
educate us.
fundraiser coming up.
Right.
So with the rest of our time, let's hear about the fundraiser and what you need help with, and then what we can do to support either us or our viewers, whether it's donations or coming to your event.
Well, this is our second annual, we're going to call it annual because
Okay,
we're going to
let's
do it
do.
every year now in November. It's our second annual Utah Rocks for Alpha One.
Okay.
And that's an event that's going to take place on November the 16th from 5 to 9 down at the Spanish Fort Fairgrounds at the Ponderosa facility. Now, the purpose of this event is to raise awareness. We're going to have an education table. So we've got awareness, we've got fun. We're going to have a live band. We're going to have a raffle. There's going to be food trucks on site, and it's a good time. The money that's raised will go directly to the Alpha Foundation to be used for research, to find a cure and to find better therapies for those in the Alpha community who have Alpha One. So every dime goes to research. Last year we were able to raise about $8,000.
Congratulations on your first
That was pretty good for our first year.
event. Yeah.
But we got beat by Arkansas, and we can't have that.
Okay.
Utah,
Yeah.
Spanish
Okay.
Fork has got
So-
to come in.
Yeah.
But
Well, we've had some good response from businesses in the community and from individuals. So we've got a lot of raffle items,
Okay.
and you can still donate raffle items for the event. And we've also had just people donate.
Okay.
Businesses have donated and individuals have donated. And there's a website on Facebook that you can go to, and it gives you the link for to make donations, and also more information about the event.
Okay.
can you
What-
just show
yeah.
up the day of the event, or how do we get tickets? and
Absolutely, you can show up the day of the event and buy tickets to the door. You can also buy raffle tickets at the door.
Okay. And then you said we could go to Facebook if we're interested in making a donation. What do we look at
Absolutely.
on Facebook?
There's a link that says donate now, I believe is what it says.
But what is the Facebook page?
Is it under Alpha One
It's
Foundation?
under Alpha One. Yeah.
Just Alpha One. Craig, we have 1 minute left. Is there anything you want to make sure our viewers hear before you sign out?
There is, I'll try not to get emotional, but the main thing is that I want to get across is anyone who has any respiratory conditions, whether it be diagnosed as COPD or just asthma or even just allergies, if it becomes chronic, you need to be tested for Alpha One.
Okay.
So you don't end up like me. If they would have caught this, years ago, then I wouldn't be down to 30%. I would be, still living life.
Yeah.
I'd be getting the infusions, but I wouldn't be down to
Yeah.
30%. So please, you can go to the Alpha One Foundation website, and they will send you a free test kit.
Okay.
It's very easy. It's just a finger prick. Or you can have your doctor test you for Alpha One antitrypsin deficiency.
Okay.
So
Craig, thank you
a
so much
master.
for
Yeah.
sharing this, and I'm sure it's going to help other people down the road. And
I hope
we,
so.
We appreciate
Yeah,
you
and good luck to
teaching
you.
us.
Well, thank
Thanks
you.
for taking charge.
Yeah, we're excited about our event, and
Okay.
I think it's going to be a big success this year.
Well, we want to just invite the viewers here that they can come over to the Ponderosa building at the fairgrounds on November 16th from 5 to 9.
Correct.
Okay.